Hi, it's Steve and with Desert Dwellers, and today we're doing some gun cleaning. And right now I'm going to be working on my Springfield XDs and 40 caliber. Now I've been cleaning stuff for a couple hours now. I've been doing some videos, but as always, you don't want to get complacent. All firearms are loaded until you know positively they are not. So this firearm, even though it has the loaded chamber indicator and it's showing that it's not loaded, we're still going to double check it and triple check it. First thing you do, always remove your magazine from your gun. Don't, put it back in for a second, don't be going, well see it's empty, because if you had a loaded magazine you now just armed your gun. Not good. Too many people get themselves shot while cleaning their weapons, and that should never happen. Remove your magazine first, set it aside. Second, now slide release is way forward on this one, so it's going to be kind of rough, but while keeping the gun pointed in a safe direction. Anyway, now we're looking in here and we can see that the gun is actually empty. Alrighty, so now that we're sure that it's empty and we're not going to get ourselves shot, or anybody else for that matter, we're going to do a takedown. Now again, Springfield XDs have that awesome takedown. You've got this lever right here, and she's just going to rotate. I believe it's up, I believe it's down, something like that. God, I'm so tired I don't remember. Anyway, you're going to rotate it up as that. See right there? We're going to do that on that. So then, now I'm right-handed, so I got to spin it around. You're going to take the pressure off the slide, release the slide release, and come down so far, put pressure on the trigger, and then work it apart. Alrighty, so first we're going to deal with the lower. Now this is all polymer, not a lot in here that moving. You got the sear, and this is one of the simplest sears I've ever seen on a gun. It's nearly foolproof. They're just awesome. So we're just going to wipe it down a little bit. Any excess, I haven't shot a whole lot of rounds through this, 50-60 rounds now, and I'm going to use a little bit of my rim oil. Now there's other oils and lubricants that you can use. I've been using rim oil for a couple of decades now. I like the aerosol to spray because it's easier for me. So we're going to hit it a little bit there, hit it a little bit there. The rails, little rail there. Okay, kind of sop up the excess and just set it aside. Now you got your slide, your barrel, and your spring assembly. Pretty much same like any automatic. You can take pressure off your spring and lift it. Now these are strong, and lift it up out of there, and it's going to pop like that. Pretty simple. And then your barrel is going to come apart like such. Okay. So again, not a whole lot to these guys, but we are going to take the little acid brush. An old toothbrush usually works too. I just don't have one today. We're going to get some solvent on that thing across the bolt face where the casing the round would be held onto. You want to get up underneath that extractor, and then along these slides in here, area where it's going to, all your important stuff is sliding around. Like I said, this gun isn't very dirty because I haven't shot it that much since I bought it a few months ago. And that's pretty much it. Got a rag, wipe down the excess solvent, get it out of there before we put lubrication back in it. If you're not sure if you're getting into those grooves, double your towel up a little bit. Use a little something as a forcer, a little screwdriver or something. But yeah, you want to get as much solvent off it as you can, preferably all of it, of course. And then we're going to start lubricating it up a little bit. Again, right across the bolt where the casing would go, the bullets, over there, then across the bottom, inside the rails, and a little bit inside the bushing part, even though it's not a true bushing, but, and then you're going to just kind of sop up the excess a little bit. And I don't worry about the outside yet. I'm just cleaning, wiping up the excess on the inside. Okay, so now we got our little barrel, and it's a little tiny barrel. Not a whole lot to it. Got a brush. I'm using brass copper brushes, and we're going to run it through back and forth a few times. Scrub the feed ramp a little bit. So you're going to get a little patch, fold it up, slip it into the jig, like running a needle or thread through a needle, so you like that. Back and forth, a little bit around inside the chamber. And here. So it's not a whole lot to these guns, which makes them great. And you want to get as much of the solvent off as you can before we do the lubricating. Okay, so I'm going to get another patch. I'm going to get it ready. Because again, the most important thing to lubricate is going to be your threads and your rails. But this is where the bullet's going to be putting a lot of pressure, a lot of heat. So spray some in there and run it back and forth. And that's pretty much it for that. Now, especially with these little ones, I'll rub lubrication on and then wipe up the excess. Now we already did our slide, so we're just going to pop the barrel back in there like such. And then we got our little spring. Now this one going to be a lot because there's as you can see, there's two springs, the bigger one, the small one. Not going to take it apart as easy as you would with the some of the other guns like the Taurus I did earlier. But we are going to give it a little bit of lubrication in there. Sop up any excess. Slip it in, and there's a small notch. Let's see the small notch. Get that into light better. Right there. You can see it almost looks like a reverse fingernail. Anyway, that's where it's going to catch like such. Easy peasy. You can see I got plenty of lubrication down there. Slip them back together. All the way back, lock it all the way open, and then rotate your takedown arm all the way forward. You can cycle it. All nice and neat. And then we're going to wipe down the excess on the exterior. And that's kind of pretty much it. Really simple, great guns, really easy to clean. So, alright, thanks very much. Keep watching. We're going to be doing more.